Welcome to Boundary, the only spaceman warfare game that allows you to use the testing range while upside down. Thanks to the recent Steam event called Nextfest, I was able to find a couple of new games being developed that I want to keep my eye on, and Boundary is one of them. Doing your mom in space.
They did my mom.
Now keep in mind that the whole point of Nextfest was to show off demos for upcoming titles, so while the game looks incredibly well made and relatively finished, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, bro, I can't wait for you to experience this. You're gonna know it's me because I'm gonna walk up to you spinning. With just a handful of maps, 2 game modes, limited weapon selection, and 3 playable characters in the demo, there's a whole world of possibilities for this game when it finally comes out.
This is like pretty rad.
Right? Throughout this review, just remember that this is a demo, so while this video is going to be a breakneck look at Infinite Warfare 2, it's probably going to end up being completely outdated in the near future. So, what is Boundary? Do you remember the opening mission to Call of Duty Ghosts? Well, it's that, but 10 times more fun and 10 times less Norse God space missile launcher. You take control of one of 3 playable astronauts, each having their own selection of weapons and traits, and it's exactly as it sounds. Do you want to quickscope your way to Mars as an all-rounder?
Can you revive people? I've just been ignoring
No.
them. Fuck you.
Tank bullets, but throw out bottomless pools of ammunition as if you're role-playing as every MG42 on D-Day.
Her entire character is just mass.
Bro, the absolute state of that guy's armor, bro. Or do you want to zip around with less health, but with an assay equivalent of a Type 2A?
True, man.
Oh shit, contested, fuck. Also, keep in mind that each character has their own passive and active abilities too. So, Sergeyev has better control of rifles and more resistant armor, Alexandra has a rocket barrage but also comes with a built-in trophy system, and Yao Yi has super high agility and can deploy a small repair drone that she can use to repair her team. All in all, it comes down to your preferred playstyle, but in no way does it even come close to determining whether or not you win a gunfight except when your enemy embraces his inner Phantom Menace.
Fucking spinning around, bro.
It's working! It's working! It's working!
It's working.
So, now that you have an idea of who you're fighting, let's take a look at where you're fighting. Space. It's literally space. More specifically, you're fighting over locations of importance like space stations and satellites. These places are kind of in ruin too, so it's not just a tiny objective. These things are huge, and the debris adds way more cover than you would expect, considering that you're fighting with literally 360 degrees of combat.
You know, in Siege it's restricted because the E and Q, they end. In this game there is no end.
There is no end. There is 360 degrees of combat, and you will like it. That's no joke either. The way this game is played means that you have to be aware of every angle, not just the ones you can see, and sometimes the deadliest enemy is the one that doesn't even try to hide behind cover, because that's where you expect him to be.
Most like out space.
What the fuck is going on? What are all these beeps and noises and shit? Oh, fuck, yeah, the guy is just like hanging around in literal space, bro. Like, while I'm at it, I want to point out that I've never pulled off a flag that led me under my enemy in a game before, and when I mean under, I mean under.
Hi. Oh fuck. No, man. No. You cannot do that to me. No.
The ultimate flank, bro.
Fuck, man.
So, how do you win in Boundary? Well, in the demo, there were 2 different game modes, Purge and Capture. Purge is the non-respawn mode that acts almost like Search and Destroy, except if the round goes on for too long, then a capture zone appears, and whoever captures that wins the round. And in the time I played, I understood it as first to win 4 rounds wins. So it's either eliminate all hostiles, or bide your time and snatch victory from under their noses.
There is extended mag. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do the drive-by shooting in space.
No, you mean
Yeah, I'm ready, okay.
spin by shooting.
Yeah, spin by shooting, man. Hell yeah.
Capture is the domination style game mode with respawn on, which not only makes it more fun to me, but it really offered a lot more experience in understanding how the maps worked and more opportunity to learn the mechanics of the game at a slower pace. And when there is as much going on all around as there is in this game, having the time to learn how to play really comes in handy. Capture rounds are split into 2 halves, and each half runs for 100 points or until the timer expires, so it's first to 200 or whoever has the most points at the end of the allotted time. You guys' cheeks are getting clapped. Speaking of the maps, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but what I do want to say is that sometimes it feels like a couple of the maps are too small, so the clumped nature of the objectives leans more on the chaotic side and really doesn't leave a lot of room for error or cover, and the ease of which you can spawn camp as a result is kind of absurd. Hey.
Man, why spawn kill, dude?
Get
You
fucking,
kidding me?
get fucking domed, idiot.
All this training wasted.
All this training in space gear fucking gone.
Get fucking murderized.
Yeah, I mean,
AK
no,
space.
no, bro, fuck off. I'm seeing you landing on a flat surface and leaning like it's in siege. I don't mean waiting for the enemy to come around a corner either. I mean literally watching them pop into existence before your very eyes.
He's literally sitting on top of me when I spawn. Your guy is literally a meter away from us, just looking into the centimeters we spawn at. I literally get take damage spawning, like, fuck off, man.
While the spawns are very much in need of work, it's not an issue I would expect to see make it to the full release of the game, and the sheer explosion of this game in popularity has probably provided the most amount of feedback the developers could have ever asked for.
Oh my god, the lag. Well, we kill each
I
other.
got you.
Automatic drug dispenser wins again. You what?
Hey, get the fuck back here, man.
Oh my god, dude, oh my, this game is cancer. Suck my balls. Oh.
Let's talk about gunplay, because there's nothing more horrific than breaking an astronaut's helmet and knowing that they've suffocated before they even had a chance to react.
Headshots are overpowered, or...
Well, it's glass at the end of the day, so I guess, you know, it's law-friendly to fucking die.
Lawyer friendly?
Law-friendly.
Man, I just turn into a pickle every time.
I just...
Inflatable
Morty!
pickle.
Morty, I'm turning into a pickle in space. Space, Morty. The gunplay is very simple and exactly what you might think. There is no bullet drop because space, so the only thing you need to account for is travel time and recoil. And right now the recoil is very much controllable, especially with the attachments you can equip. The weapon choices at this point are very limited, and I think it's a shame that they're locked into different characters, so you can't have a floating tank also carry a sniper rifle, and nor can your tiny weak space racer carry a huge machine gun, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, and in fact, the excuse to play a different character for the weapons encourages experimentation. I just think the option would be nice, even if that's its own game mode on launch. Are you gonna pick your head again, or what?
Me?
No? Yes.
I don't even know where...
Fuck, that's actually you, though.
No, I'm not, I don't think.
Yeah, I
Oh,
literally...
that's you, yeah. What a moron.
The astronauts are also equipped with soldier launchers that can be used from a distance or up close, and this is where some balancing tweaks could be used. The left shoulder can be equipped with a grenade launcher or high velocity rounds, and let's just say that due to the wobbly nature of the shoulder mounts in their current state, there was a lot of explosive usage, and those explosions deal a ton of damage, and can be fired off in bursts of 3 rather quickly. Okay, that's not you, because you're not freaking out. That's you, though, because you're just there.
We're hiding in the corner.
He's
Oh,
hiding
fuck,
in a
fuck.
circular room, bro. Enemy nearby.
Oh my...
Get
God.
away from me, automatic frog destroyer.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Oh my god. King Slayer.
Kingsley.
Wait. King Slayer. How did you kill me though?
High explosive rockets on my shoulders, bro.
Gunplay is awesome though.
Yeah, isn't it? On the right shoulder, you have 1 out of 4 options. You can have the EMP launcher, smoke launcher, snapshot sensor, or a motion sensor. The snapshot and motion sensors didn't really offer much in terms of an effective or easy to read alert, and I didn't see a lot of the smoke being used, bearing in mind that it's electric smoke, so I can only assume that it wasn't as effective as the ever-present EMP launcher. No.
No.
I'm EMP'd, you fuck! The EMP, upon hitting you, has a similar effect to a stun grenade from Warzone and has a very loud warning beep attached to it, so you better hope that spinning is, in fact, a good trick. As stated before, this game is just a demo and a lot of features were a work in progress. For example, the friend invite buttons, but that doesn't mean we didn't manage to find each other using the old-fashioned methods of getting into the same lobby as each other.
So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah?
So if I click on capture, it's gonna begin searching, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
I hit the search button. We're waiting to see Yo Mama Destroyer. You are not...
Yeah, I see you. No, I see you.
Do you?
I'm the automatic frog dispenser.
Yeah. What? What do you mean? What does
I'm
that mean?
I don't know, man. I'm an automatic frog
You
dispenser.
automatic frog dispenser. Bro, fuck
I'm
you.
gonna beat the shit out of you.
Obviously, the main selling point of this game is the overall combat, and as far as I can tell, it seems to be relatively unique, and the limitless potential for map design is what's going to give this game a huge lead over other indie titles. If you're going to compare the kind of combat you have to another game, I would call this a very extreme version of Rainbow Six Siege, except with there being no limit to how much you can lean, as you can peek out from cover in about 1,000 different ways, instead of the handful you have in any other arena-style shooter. Got enemy nearby. Fuck. Fuck, that's you!
In hell.
That's you!
Burn Kingslayer.
What do you mean?
Burn in hell. Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Shit!
Oh, no.
Oh shit! I was leaning for my life.
He's still leaning!
Of course.
Stop!
Oh, shit!
Stop!
On a kill streak. Oh shit! Got him too. Oh shit.
Where the fuck are you? That's it, bro. You're over. You're the fuck.
My bubble is leaning.
Yeah. Are there improvements to be made to the movement and combat? To be honest, there isn't a lot I could suggest at all. The movement feels great and the combat feels incredibly solid, and I never encountered any real issues with it when I was playing. This bro actually this bro actually left a hatch.
Came out the door and started swinging.
The only things I didn't really enjoy was the constant icon at the bottom of the screen telling me if I was airborne or not, especially seeing as when you get to grips with the mechanics, it's very easy to understand whether or not you're standing or floating. As well as that, the audio design for the characters needs to be improved a lot. There's two of you morons. Like, right there. Each character has a couple of lines for spawning and for death, and for the perch mode this is fine, as you're only going to hear them once per round, but in capture you hear them every few seconds.
I can't listen to this guy say like sand butters or whatever like for 5 hours.
Yeah, the audio is a little bit wonky, but I just have it like turned down quite a bit.
Like there's like 5 audio cues in my head at the same time.
Yeah. That hurts a bit. As well as character voices, the announcer needs a delay in capture too. With how fast the combat can be and how often objectives change ownership, this guy is going to be telling you a lot of the same information in a very short amount of time.
Enemy nearby.
Yeah, same kid. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Fucking sit there, I see.
Leaning.
In my opinion, he simply needs a delay to space out the information and maybe shorten his lines to the bare minimum to help with this.
Watch this knife kill.
No.
No, don't watch this fucking knife kill.
It doesn't exist, bro. What do you mean?
How did you delete me that fast?
Because I have the vector thing, like...
Yeah, but when I do it, it's like brrrr, and then you die.
Cope. Seethe. Overall, Boundary was a fantastic experience, and it's been a long time since any game made me laugh with my buddy as much as this one did.
Cringe, 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 cringe.
Is that you?
Oh! Get him! Oh, fuck.
What? Oh!
Fucking dumbasses just whoa!
It feels like 2022 is going to be the year of indie gaming really taking front and center stage to a lot of big publishers, with games like BattleBit and Crows offering their own take on large-scale maps and objective capturing. I'm really looking forward to seeing what indie games really keep the fun of gaming alive this year, and Boundary is already high up on my list of contenders. I see you. I fucking see you.
Nah, man, you don't know. Okay. Nah, man, nah, okay.
Make sure to keep an eye out for this game in the near future and check out other videos about it. One final note to anyone still watching is that this video is kind of how I'd like to make my review style content in the future, so let me know how you think it turned out and what else you want to see me try and do. I'm already about 250 subscribers above what I thought I'd achieve in the whole of 2022, and I want to sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed in recent weeks, as it's becoming more and more possible for my love of creating dumb shit for people to enjoy to become a real hobby of mine. Thank you once again for your support and comments on my videos, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Like the animations are super cool. Die in hell, by the way. Burn in hell, man.